So you're trying to buy a home in a super competitive market like Suffolk County. You're probably laser focused on finding the perfect house, right? But have you ever stopped to think that maybe, just maybe, the biggest hurdle isn't the house itself, but finding the right agent, one who is 100% on your team?
Seriously, think about it for a second. It's a huge question. You're about to make one of the biggest purchases of your entire life. You absolutely need to know, is my agent's loyalty completely and totally with me? Or could there be a conflict of interest that I don't even know about? Let's dig in and find out.
To really get why a different approach is so important, we first have to pull back the curtain on a fundamental conflict that's kind of built into the traditional way real estate is done. It's a conflict that can put buyers like you at a real disadvantage.
Okay, so on one side, you have your traditional agent. Their brokerage represents both buyers and sellers, which, can lead to some pretty divided loyalties. But on the other side, you have an exclusive buyer's agent. Their entire company is structured to do just one thing: represent you, the home buyer.
Yeah, there's actually a name for this potential mess: dual agency. It happens when the same real estate company is representing both the person buying the house and the person selling it. And it begs a pretty big question, doesn't it? How can an agent fight to get you the best possible price if their company also has a legal duty to get the seller the highest possible price? That split loyalty can have very real consequences for your wallet.
All right, so that's the problem. But don't worry, there's a solution. There is another model out there, one that was designed from the ground up specifically to be your champion, your advocate.
And here is a perfect example of what that looks like in the real world. Meet Cobbleridge Realty, led by broker and owner Pearson. Their mission is simple and clear. Their job is to represent the home buyer, period.
So, what does that actually mean for you? Well, first off, by only representing buyers, that whole dual agency conflict of interest we just talked about, poof, it's gone. The focus shifts entirely to advocating for your best interests. And that includes things like expert guidance on finding down payment assistance to help make that dream home of yours a reality.
But it's not just about who they represent. It's also about how they find houses. And this is where it gets really interesting. Some agencies have a knack for finding homes that you won't see listed on the big websites.
They call it their off-market advantage, and the goal is pretty bold: to find you the perfect home in 30 days or less. The whole idea is to get you out of those crazy, stressful bidding wars by proactively uncovering properties before they even hit the open market.
So how in the world do they do that? Well, it's not magic, it's a strategy. It's a three-part approach. First, they dig into data that most people never see, like listings that have expired or are in pre-foreclosure. Second, they use their exclusive connections with home builders. And third, they actually reach out directly to homeowners to find properties before they're officially for sale. And for you, the buyer, this is a huge deal. It gives you access to a hidden inventory of homes, which means you can potentially avoid those wallet-draining bidding wars. With less competition, you get a broader selection and just a much smoother path to getting the keys to your new home.
Okay, but the way this company approaches things gets even more unique. They've also created a special program designed to help local businesses and, you guessed it, their employees. It's called the Employee Homeownership Assistance Program. It was created by Pearson, and it's a voluntary benefit that businesses can offer their staff. Think of it as a guide to help employees navigate the super confusing home buying journey, promoting financial wellness and reducing a ton of stress. And what's so smart about this is that it's a total win-win. Employees get expert, trustworthy guidance on the whole process, while employers get to offer a really valuable benefit that helps them attract and keep great people. And here's the kicker, especially for any business owners out there. The cost to the company for offering this incredible benefit? Absolutely zero. Nothing. Nada. It's a powerful way to provide real value to your team without ever touching your budget. All right, so all these strategies and programs sound great in theory, right? But what really matters is the real-world impact. So let's hear directly from some of the people who've actually worked with Cobbleridge Realty. This from Jessica, a homebuyer, really hits on two key things we've talked about. First, the success of that off-market strategy and finding a great deal. And second, and this is so important, that feeling of being protected and informed through the whole thing. Now here's Mike, a business owner. He talks about the trust that's built because of that buyer-only model. And he also confirms the impact of the employee program, saying it genuinely helped his staff feel more confident about buying their own homes. And one more, from David, a Long Island resident. He calls the off-market search a game changer.
He also points out something else that's incredibly valuable: having an agent with a deep background in related fields like mortgages and insurance, which literally saved him money and a ton of hassle.
So, when you put it all together, what's the big takeaway? It's that buying a home doesn't have to be this journey filled with uncertainty and conflicts of interest. There's a model that puts you, the buyer, first and gives you the confidence and peace of mind you really deserve.
So, if you're thinking about buying a home, the most powerful thing you can do is make sure you have a true advocate in your corner. If you want to see what that's like, give Cobbleridge Realty a call at 631-320-5849 to schedule a free consultation. Find out what it's like to have someone who is 100% without a doubt on your team.